Love Boulder, but not the price tag? Well, you're in the right place. Today's video, we are taking a look at 5 cities that you should consider if Boulder breaks the bank. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Moving Denver YouTube channel. My name is Mitch.
And I'm Scott.
And we're your favorite redheaded realtors. In today's video, we're going to be taking a quick look at 5 different alternatives if Boulder is just outside of your price range.
But wait, before we get too far into this video,
if you find today's video informational or helpful in any way, do us a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. It lets us know what you guys really like. And hey, if you do still have questions about anything that we cover in today's video, feel free, give us a call or text at the number that you see on the screen. We'll be happy to help you out in any way that we can. Now let's dive into today's video, 5 alternatives to Boulder, Colorado. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Boulder, the cost of living, the expenses there first, just so you have a baseline that you can refer back to as we move forward through the video. So, as we've discussed in other videos, the cost of living scale in the United States is based off of 100. 100 being the national average. If that's what the city's at, that's the exact average of cost of living. So if you're above that, you're more expensive. If you're below that, obviously you're cheaper. Now, Boulder comes in on a scale of 100 being the average at 167.6. So you are 67% more expensive in Boulder than the US national average is. Now, a lot of that has to do with their inflated real estate prices. The average cost for a single family residence in Boulder, Colorado, again, using most recent data, is $1.6 million. So, not hard to get cheaper than that, even in a more expensive market that Colorado is. But let's talk about our top 5 picks for where we would live. You know, if Boulder didn't fit our budget, or we just didn't want to spend that much money, to be frank.
now, these are in no particular order.
Right.
Number 1, Denver, Colorado. Now, Denver is also the largest city in the state, and of course it is the capital.
Right.
Now, with that comes a very vibrant lifestyle that Denver has. It has a very strong economy, as well as, you know, attractions, everything that you would think of doing, you know, in a large city. With that also comes easy access to the Rocky Mountains. You know, Denver only sits about 20 miles from the Front Range.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's very quick and easy to hop on I-70 and get into the mountains.
Yeah.
Now, we've covered Denver a lot on this channel, so you can check out our other videos for more in-depth information on Denver. Now, with that, at 1/2 the average cost, Denver's single-family home comes in at $847,000.
So you might not be hitting any hiking trails on your lunch break like you would if you lived or worked in Boulder, but I think that's a fair trade to be able to get the same house for half the cost. All right, now number 2 on this list, we have Colorado Springs, Colorado. Now we haven't covered Colorado Springs on this channel yet at all. I think this is the first we've mentioned it, because it sits an hour and a half south of Denver. It's a completely different market, completely different MLS than what we have access to in the North Metro area, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention it on this list because of its proximity to the Rocky Mountains. This is a fantastic way to get close and get outdoors, of course, without the premium that getting close to the mountains typically brings, especially in the North Metro area. With that being said, Colorado Springs is the 2nd largest city in the state, only second to Denver, the largest. Now, Colorado Springs is nationally famous for its natural beauty. I mean, you are seated right there at the base of the Rocky Mountains. I mean, it's basically in the foothills, if you will. It's huge. It covers a lot of ground. You have very easy access to the outdoor activities that made Colorado famous. On top of that, you have a very strong and growing very fast when it comes to the job market, and you have tons of different housing options available. You have condos in downtown and Old Town Colorado Springs, new developments everywhere, and of course, whatever other type of housing you could be looking for. Now, the reason Colorado Springs made it on this list is because it doesn't carry the premium that being close to the mountains typically does in Colorado. In fact, the average cost of a single family residence in Colorado Springs is $560,000. Now, that may still sound like a lot when you compare it to Boulder, and I think proximity-wise to the mountains, they're about the same. They're both right there in the mountains, so you are over $1.1 million less for an average single-family residence in Colorado Springs, and you still have all of that great access and really the natural draw to Colorado.
Now we went south, so let's go north. About an hour and 10 minutes north of Denver, you have number 3, Fort Collins, Colorado. Now, Fort Collins, being the northernmost city before you enter the state of Wyoming, is also the home of Colorado State University. Now, with that, Fort Collins offers a very useful...
Fort Collins is home to CSU, and you best remember that when the Rocky Mountain Showdown comes around every year. Go Rams!
And yes, Fort Collins is a college town, and with that comes a very youthful atmosphere. And with that atmosphere comes a very vibrant food scene. There's over 400 independent restaurants that are in the city, as well as 20 breweries. Now, if you're looking to work from home, according to Livability, Fort Collins ranks number 5 on their top 10 remote-ready cities. And according to PC Magazine, they ranked 14th on PC Mag's best work from home cities. Now, the average cost of a single family home in Fort Collins is $682,000. Now, if you're looking to save $1 or maybe $1 million, Fort Collins is worth considering.
All right, now coming in at number 4 on our list of 5 cities to consider if Boulder just isn't in your budget is another city that we've covered quite a bit on this channel and is a very popular city in the metro area. Coming in at number 4, we have Aurora, Colorado. Now, if you haven't watched one of our many videos about Aurora, I'll just give you a quick rundown. Aurora is the 3rd largest city in the entire state of Colorado. You have easy access to the rest of the metro area, super easy access to downtown Denver and all of the amenities that downtown Denver brings. You've got quick access, again, to the Rocky Mountains for any sort of outdoor recreation. You also have quick access to the rest of southern Colorado, so Castle Rock, Colorado Springs, anywhere down south as well. Now, Aurora is known locally as one of the more affordable cities in the metro area to consider living in, and the average cost for a single family residence is $576,000. All right, now number 5 on our list, we have Loveland, Colorado. Now, Loveland sits about 30 minutes south of Fort Collins, so about an hour, give or take some traffic from Denver to Loveland. You're gonna be east of the Rocky Mountains, more into the foothills area, so not right up against the mountains like some of the other cities on the list have been. Now, Loveland is famous locally for its arts community and art scene, and like all of the other cities on our list, is famous for its outdoor recreational activities.
Now, Loveland also has a very robust job market. It's currently sitting at 2.9% unemployment in the city.
It's really low.
That means most of that city is employed, so very nice, as is most of Colorado at this point in time. Now, what's nice about that also in that area, the city's job market is expected to grow 52% over the next 10 years.
That's really substantial. That also shows that there is a huge demand for moving to that area. It's a great alternative to Boulder, Colorado. Now, on that note, the average cost of a single family residence is $603,000. Alrighty, so that's our list of 5 cities to consider if Boulder's price tag just doesn't sit right with your wallet. Do us a favor, if you found today's video helpful or informational in any way at all, hit that like button, hit that follow button. Once again, if you have more questions about anything that we discussed, feel free, give us a call or text at the number that you see on the screen. We'll be happy to help you out in any way that we can. My name is Mitch.
And I'm Scott.
We're your favorite redheaded realtors, and we'll see you guys in the next one.